Certified Lover Boy just dropped. You're probably wondering how Drake is getting that vocal effect. Don't you worry. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to sound like Drake in about 10 minutes. Follow me to the computer. So let me start off by saying that one of the biggest questions I get is, dude, how does he sound like that? Referring to Drake. Don't you worry, let me show you. Okay, excuse the asshole mowing the lawn right now. Alright, so I'm going to play you guys a version with everything on, and then a version with everything off. So let's go over here. We're not about to loop it that far. Start right here. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly that sound like me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside. Front line, seaside, I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly that sound like a fair trade. Fair warning, I'm not Drake, and I can't really get the same voice as Drake, so it's not gonna sound the exact same. This is just his vocal effect and how to actually get everything that he's doing to his voice. Now, let's turn everything off, and let me show you. This is everything turned off, and y'all are going to laugh at me, which is, okay, I don't care. Laugh at me, do what you want. Never said I was the best singer. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now, honestly, sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside. Front line, seaside, I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly that sound like a fair trade. So as you can see, big difference. Let me show you how I got there. So we're gonna mute the ad-lib track, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start with this main track. So let's first start off with our pitch correction. My pitch correction, it is a F natural minor scale. I have it down to a 48.7 response time, and let's hear that. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Definitely makes a huge difference. Now, if you guys want to learn how to find the key of your song, go watch yesterday's video, because I taught you how to. Don't forget that. Go watch yesterday's video and learn how to find the key, because it's very important. Instead of just clicking through all the scales and stuff like that, don't do that. Just go watch my video, man. All right. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. So yeah, a big difference with the pitch correction. Now, let's go over here to our channel EQ. Now, there is a lot going on this channel EQ. You guys can literally look at this and just copy my settings. As you can see, they are all down there at the bottom. Now, let me show it to you when it's on versus when it's off. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside. Front line, seaside, and this is when it's off. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing finding peace. Now honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. Let me show you how I got there. So I have my red, which is my low end. I have that hitting at 119 hertz. I have my orange hitting at 188 hertz. My yellow is sitting at a negative 1.7 dB. My green is sitting at a negative 3.6 dB. My light green, I guess, is sitting at a positive 1.7 dB. And then I have my blue sitting at a negative 1.7 dB. And then my high end is sitting at a 7.6 dB. And we have it dragged out to about 7650 hertz. So there's a lot of high end going on here, which isn't a bad thing. Again, it's my microphone. Doesn't offer a lot of high end, so I have to almost drown this thing in some high end. Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've friends and finding peace. Now honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. So you definitely hear the difference. Let's go to the compressor. All right, so on my compressor, you can literally see and copy my exact same settings. So I have my threshold sitting at a negative 16 dB, my ratio to a 4.1 to 1. My makeup is sitting at 3 dB. My attack, I believe, nope, that is my release, is sitting at 5,000, and my attack is sitting at 0 milliseconds. So it is a very, very fast release with a slow attack. So it's a little bit different. Turn auto gain off.
Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside. Front line, seaside, I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like a fair trade to
The compressor definitely helps this song. Now, let's go to the multipressor. Again, what I do, I'll just go over Final Hip Hop Compressor. I'll drag my 2 down because it honestly squashes everything. And I'll drag this 1 down as well so you can hear it for yourself.
outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside, front line.
I'm playing a little too much of the song. I like the song, the actual song. So, yes, Final Hip Hop Compressor, do those 2 things that I told you to, and you should be good there. Next, we have the De-Esser. It's another truth be told, male vocal split band. Don't really do too much to it. That's about it, truthfully. Simple, easy, straightforward. Don't got to do too much. So, next, we have our Reverb. Now, truthfully, I just slapped the Space Designer on it. As you can see, have my wet sitting at a negative 10 dB, and my dry is mute. Leave that shit the way it is.
Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside, front line, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like
very, very easy. Now next, going on over here, is our delay, which actually helps us tremendously. Play it.
outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been friends and finding peace.
Definitely sitting very subtly in the mix. Let me show you my settings. They're both sitting at a 1/4 note with not a negative, a positive 35% feedback. Very, very simple, straightforward. Copy these settings. And the bus is sitting at negative 27.3, and my reverb bus, I should go back, is at 18.2, negative 18.2 for you guys. Now, the next thing would be our ad-lib track, which is very important for this song. So it is literally my settings copied onto a different track, turned down. Listen.
Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside, front line, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like a fair trade to
Definitely simple and straightforward. So let me show you guys one more time a version turned on. That is everything versus it turned off so you guys can hear it.
outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside, front line, seaside, and finding peace.
Definitely easy. Let's turn everything off really fast. And this is so you guys can hear it stripped down.
Outside, front line, baby, you know that I'm keeping my ties. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Now honestly, that sound like one ever hurts me, then you know that they outside, front line, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace.
Let me just say, if you know a person whose vocals sound like this, send them my way. And again, guys, I am so sorry about this asshole behind me cutting grass. It's making me very, very mad.
Sorry if I look like I just woke up. These were filmed on the same day, I promise. If you guys learned anything in this tutorial, consider hitting the subscribe button. Drop a like, leave a comment, it helps. Turn post notification on, it means a lot. But guys, that's how you sound like Drake in about 10 minutes. I'll be seeing you in tomorrow's video in our new tutorial.
Peace.